Well, hey, good morning from up here in Kingfield, Maine. It's Brian at Brian's Guitar Rehab and Customs, and I got one here that I'm showing off that I'm really kind of pumped about. This little unit is German or German influenced, not really sure, late 1800s parlor. And I'm going to include some pictures in this video so you can see what it looked like. But this thing was a real mess. This had the neck sticking up about like this, so the action at the 12th fret was about an inch, and it had a Stratocaster pickup screwed into the sound hole, and it had a great big hole in the side where the jack plug had stuck through, and it was just a wreck. Kind of painted brown color, nastiness. This beautiful flame maple back was all dark brown and just fudged up. Absolute horrifying thing. The tuners were 1.25 inch pole spacing, and so one side had the original ones, the other side had some 1 3/8 ones, so they were kind of wedged in there and all cattywampus. At any rate, I just decided I wanted to do something with it, so I tore it apart. I pulled the neck off, and I pulled the back off, and I pulled the top off. In the process of this, and you'll see the horrifying picture, while I was steaming the neck joint, this entire part of the body just exploded. You can actually see a couple lines right here where there was just this gaping maw of neck block that had just blown right out of it. I thought this was going in the backyard to be shot and put out of its misery. But I pressed forward with it, and I constructed a new neck block which actually extends a little further down the shoulder so the sides would have something to glue into. And then I pieced together the remaining pieces of maple up top so that it all fills back in, and there's lines there that are visible, and I cleaned up the back where it exploded. But all of this was done because I just loved this beautiful back. I kind of call this the Parlor Various. A friend of mine, that's what he's been calling it, because it looks like a Strat or something on the back. This is spruce on the top. It is very thin. It's about 0.085 inches thick. And it's been X-braced now. I did a very, very lightweight X-bracing with one tone bar so it can handle the steel strings. And while I had the neck off, I put a carbon fiber rod in the neck, and I reinforced the heel with a 90-degree angle piece of steel. So the heel is actually all reinforced as well. This is a brand new ebony fretboard with some beautiful gold frets. Still needs to be fret crowned and polished. I got to get that all done, but I finally got it all together this weekend, and it's very playable. The intonation is just spot on. The other name I'm giving this guitar, I'm calling it the Crooked Man, as in there was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked guitar on a crooked garbage pile. Because anyway, the guitar, if you look at it, the body's a little twisted. It doesn't sit level on a table, but the fretboard all the way down is absolutely flat and smooth now. And I don't know, I just can't say enough about it, but I'll sit here and talk through this video forever, and that gets boring for people. I put some new maple binding all the way around the edge, but I really kind of blended it in so that the patina sticks with it. It looks old, and it is old. This guitar is probably 150 years old. But So one I always like to do to check intonation, because if it's not intonated right, this chord just doesn't work. You always get like a sour B note. Hey, thanks for watching. Anyway, 1870s, 80s, something around that era. German influence with that beautiful ice cream cone neck. The Crooked Man. Thanks for watching.